Once upon a time, in a quiet valley where the sky met the green rolling hills, there lived a mighty eagle, one of the most powerful birds in the region. He soared above the trees, gliding on the wind with his wings stretched wide, the golden sunlight reflecting off his feathers like a crown. But one fateful day, his sky kingdom was invaded. A venomous snake had slithered into his nest, threatening his eggs. A fierce battle erupted in the air and among the branches. The eagle fought bravely, but the snake's fangs struck deep. Wounded and weak, the great eagle knew his time was short. Yet his heart still burned with the instinct to protect life. Flapping his wings with all the strength he had left, the eagle flew low and spotted a small farm near the edge of the forest. There, under a fig tree, was a hen's nest filled with speckled brown eggs. With trembling claws, the eagle laid a single white egg among them. Then, with a heavy breath, he looked to the sky one last time. He tried to leap over the fence but struck a tree branch. The proud eagle fell to the forest floor and closed his eyes forever. The world grew quiet again. The next morning, the mother hen returned from her morning walk, clucking happily to herself. "Oh my, what a busy morning! Oh, what's this?" she said, spotting the slightly larger, strange-looking egg in her nest. "Well, an egg is an egg. The more the merrier," she laughed. So she settled down, spreading her soft feathers over all of them. Warmth, comfort, and motherly love surrounding them all equally. Days passed. Then came the moment of excitement. Crack, crack, crack. The eggs began to hatch. Out popped tiny yellow chicks, chirping and tumbling over each other. But from the large white egg came something different. Bigger, fluffier, with a beak sharper and eyes brighter than the rest. "Oh my," said the hen, blinking at the odd one. "You look unique, dear, but that's all right. You're still my chick." And so the little eagle was raised among chickens. Every morning the chicks would follow Mama Hen into the field. They pecked at grains, scratched the soil, and chased little bugs under the warm sun. The young eagle tried to do the same, but his claws dug too deep, his wings knocked dust into everyone's eyes, and his beak was too sharp for tiny seeds. "Careful, Big Beaky," the other chicks giggled. "You're such a clumsy chicken." The eagle chick laughed shyly and tried harder to fit in. "Maybe I'm just a different kind of chicken," he told himself. But sometimes when the breeze blew strong across the valley, something stirred deep inside him. His feathers tingled. His wings twitched. He would look at the mountains and feel an ache in his chest, like something inside him wanted to burst free and rise into the sky. One bright morning, while the flock was busy pecking at worms, a giant shadow swept over the field. All the chickens scattered and hid beneath bushes, squawking in fear. "An eagle! An eagle!" cried Mama Hen, shielding her chicks under her wings. But the little eagle, curious, peeked from under her feathers, and what he saw took his breath away. High above, a magnificent bird soared effortlessly against the clouds, its wings slicing through the blue sky with grace and power. The sunlight made its feathers shimmer like gold. It gave a mighty cry that echoed through the valley. Strong, fearless, free. The little eagle's heart pounded. "How incredible," he whispered. "I wish I could fly like that." Mama Hen shushed him. "Don't be silly. We're chickens. Chickens don't fly like eagles." "But why not?" he asked quietly. "Because we belong on the ground," she said. "That's just who we are." The little eagle looked down at his dusty feet, then up at the endless sky. The longing inside him grew stronger. Days turned into weeks. The young eagle practiced hopping and flapping his wings, trying to lift himself off the ground. The other chicks laughed. "Look at him," they said, "trying to fly like a silly goose." He smiled weakly and stopped, for a while, but the call of the wind never stopped calling back. One day, while the hens were out scratching the dirt, a storm rolled in. Thunder rumbled, rain poured, the wind howled across the valley. Lightning flashed, and for a brief moment the young eagle saw a reflection of himself in a puddle. He didn't look like the others. His wings were broad, his eyes fierce, his feathers strong and sharp. Then came another shadow, this time descending from the stormy sky. The great eagle from the mountains landed on a nearby tree branch, wings still dripping with rain. Its golden eyes looked straight into his. "What are you doing down there?" the great eagle asked. Me, the young one stammered. "I'm a chicken, sir. I can't fly." "A chicken? You?" The great eagle chuckled, a deep rolling sound like thunder itself. "Look at your wings. Look at your claws. Look at your reflection." The little eagle turned back to the puddle, his reflection now clear and bold. "You were never meant to scratch dirt," the elder eagle said. "You were born to ride the storms." The wind blew hard, bending the trees. Something inside the young eagle finally awakened. He spread his wings, and for the first time they caught the wind. His feet lifted off the ground. Higher and higher he rose, the farm shrinking beneath him. The rain washed over his feathers, the thunder roared around him, but he didn't care. He was flying, really flying. Below, the chickens looked up in awe. Mama Hen smiled softly, proud and teary-eyed. "There he goes," she whispered. "My strange little chick, becoming who he was meant to be." From that day on, the eagle never returned to the coop. He lived among the clouds, free and fearless, soaring where he belonged. But he always remembered the loving hen who raised him, and the home where he first learned the difference between belonging and becoming.